You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you and Ma. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go! No!
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Rattay wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny. and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Ah.
The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I pack my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here. Oh, what isn't really the issue? The question is how. We need to learn where they stand on liberating the king and ousting Sigismund. They'll make trouble or join our side.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes two of us.
If I didn't know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him already.
Likewise. But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Berghoff. If the League of Lords stands with Sigismund, then our chances pale, in spite of everything Jobst said.
We shall see. We shall see.
Excuse me, Father?
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
Alright.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
Right.
Who is this Prokop that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then, they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Right.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Right.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Yeah, I guess.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein, why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
Fair enough.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the Empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned Emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
Yeah. Alright then.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush, and Good luck, son.
Thank you, Father.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you? See you later.
Excuse me. I'm here for the letter.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
So... Oh, now I've completed the main storyline? What? You can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. Oh, okay. I see. And that's where we'll get the true ending. Alright, Sir Hans.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Let's do this.
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse. The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting as eagerly.
Alright. Lead on. Destiny awaits us.
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rattay? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil,
Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believe we'd rescue the king and all would be well again. But now it looks a lot more complicated.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief.
That's politics.
Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a...
Feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Bergoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council. Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
Alright then. So, what now?
Well, young sir, what now? Shall we ride boldly forth to adventures new?
I never took you for a romantic soul. But as it happens, a romantic soul is just what I need by my side right now.
What, here? Now? Aren't we leaving?
Ah, that's just the thing. Here we are, about to ride off into the unknown. Well, who knows what fate has in store for us? What if we should fall as heroes on the battlefield? How could I depart this world with a quiet heart, never having known true love?
I'm a little worried about you, sir. Aren't you getting overheated inside that armor?
Look, I can't just go off and get my head chopped off somewhere without first winning the heart of the girl I love. So are you going to help me or not?
I guess.
Oh well. The sooner we get it out of the way, the sooner we can get going.
Not to worry, Henry. Your role in this affair is of the utmost importance.
What role?
You
Hal shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
But why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Karolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Karolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Karolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Can't say that I have.
No, I don't know who you mean.
Really? Maybe I'm right about your barnyard interests. Well, all the more wenches for me. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
Oh. Where is it?
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
Fine.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko Tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
Another girl?
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's. And as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right, all right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Good luck then.
Alright. I guess. Hello there, friend.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
How's it going?
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Played and won, lad. Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you won from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
Okay. What kind of noble is he?
Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was. Well dressed. On horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Really?
Aye, no wonder. Fine dice they was. Made special. All shiny and whatnot.
Did you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here. But when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau.
Alright.
That's all I need to know.
May the Lord watch over you.
Well, thanks for your help then. See you around. Alright. Let's go find this adventurous, well-dressed, dice-loving noble. Oh! Is that what I think it is? Oh. I didn't do it. I know what this looks like, but
I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
With what?
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Nah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace, and I'll take care of the rest.
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhardt into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you work for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benishov. Nor Vlachim, for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
Sounds like it.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're not just ordinary bandits. It's a robber baron and his band. Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz. Some of his vassals and maybe some commoners. They came here in the hope they'd have a better chance of keeping their heads.
Why don't you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than the lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Erhardt.
Interesting.
That doesn't make any sense. If one of them killed Alphonse, he'll know I'm not him.
No. They never saw him before. So whoever killed him surely took him for some passing merchant.
Are you quite sure they don't know him?
Aye. He moves in altogether different circles. Among decent people. That's the very reason I asked him for help. So I reckon the best thing is for you to introduce yourself as Alphonse, have a snoop around, and come back to me when you find out anything.
Now, wouldn't it be better if you did that yourself? After all, I know nothing about this Alphonse. They'd see through me.
I'd do it if I could, lad. Only they know me, and I'm not on the best of terms with them. They'd most likely kill me on sight. Then the two of us would be dead and those bastards would get away with it.
Well, I hope I can avoid the same fate. Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant. A commoner. So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
Okay. Say that again?
Is there anything else?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a
No rags or rusty iron. Okay. Well, pretty sure none of my iron is rusty, so good to go.
And how am I supposed to recognize the killer?
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing him in his sleep, but you might pick up some clue. You could have a look around for that necklace. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables from him too.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognise anything. Didn't he have something unique? A signet ring, or a chain, or...
No, not that I can... Oh yes, he did. Dice. He had a set of dice made specially in Prague. It was his pride and joy. They were red and gold, bright and shiny. Not the kind of thing you'd overlook.
What can you tell me about Alphonse? So they don't catch me out if they start asking questions.
Indeed. A few details should suffice. He was from Slani, but lived in Prague the last few years. He advised people, very well too. He helped them to deal with problems, of all kinds.
Yeah, sounds like a man of the world, but I've never even been to Prague. I'm not sure I can fool them.
You can always change the subject. He was an ardent dice player, God forgive him. And he spent some time in Moravia on the service of Prokop of Luxembourg. But that was ages ago.
Uh-huh.
My word, the whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
Doesn't sound like I have a choice in the matter, so...
I'll help you.
Sure.
I'll have to go, though, to look for the necklace anyway. And this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'll never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. See you around.
Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewellery, even his boots. Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had? Or something in particular? Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here?
Scorched map, eh? Sounds like something worth looking into. Is this where their camp is? Somewhere near the charcoal burners camp? Across the bridge? This is where the charcoal burners are? Yeah, so somewhere around there. Oh, okay. I guess we're done investigating. Alright. Let's go find some... Oh.
It looks like someone went this way with the nobleman's horse.
Oh dear. It's not enough they took his life, they took his horse too. And his dice, and his money, and his necklace. Poor fella. Alright. Time to head into the lion's den. In search of an allegedly valuable necklace. Alright then. Looks like we found the little encampment of these brigands, as one might call them. No.
Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Bielewitz?
You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? All the way from Prague, eh?
Who's there?
Yes.
Prague, yes, quite. But I travelled via Guren, thinking it the less hazardous route, comparatively.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed.
One must be wary, well, cautious even, when travelling.
Right then, but you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
No matter. I shall just,
but it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on, with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets, and some old piece of jewelry.
Jewelry, you say?
That's right.
A necklace,
Just
perhaps?
towards the old Blaha, the fellow sitting at that table there. He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things, too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you.
Alright.
I may well do that.
I'll keep that in mind. Oh. Greetings.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What can I tell you? I can read and write a bit, and I help Sir Erhard out when he needs it. Although, I have to say, since the Baron took to robbing, there's not much work for me anymore.
And what did he do before that?
What every landed noble does. He still had some estates and income from them, only he lost it all some years ago on account of debts. So he had to find some other livelihood.
Right.
How did he find this place?
That was my doing. I heard from a scribe about some ownership feud that ended up badly for both sides. Since then, it's been left neglected.
Oh, that's a shame. No doubt it was once a fine place.
Aye, the vagaries of fortune, eh? Times are harsh and what have you. It's always been that way and always will. I wonder how many burned out, abandoned ruins will be left when Sigismund withdraws. How many folk will have no homes to return to? And how many won't be returning ever? But that's our lot in this vale of tears. There'll be no peace and quiet till the next life.
Amen to that.
So,
I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? I'm Blaha, Sir Erhard's servant. I take care of things here a bit.
Including dice? It has come to my attention that there are interesting things being wagered.
True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece, a good sharp sword, and some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
right.
Do you really think it's appropriate to ask your lord's guest to pay for his own entertainment?
Since you put it that way, sir. No, perhaps not. You want to play right
Exactly.
away? Or...
Sure.
Why wait? I'll play now.
No beating around the bush. That's the way. You'll play against Noggin now.
No time like the
Not
present.
The brightest, and he ain't a good loser.
Alright. I'll, keep that in mind. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, sir. Five. Sure.
I'm so tired.
Oh, fuck. That's not a good start.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. Enough of this shit.
Alright, here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and oh fuck. There's no 5. You kidding me? So close. Come on, give me something good. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Sober again.
Fuck, there's no 4 now. Are you kidding me? What a joke. Roll again. It's not really a good start, is it? Here we go. Now we're talking.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
There we go. Flew too close to the sun there, Paleo. Now you pay for it. Sure. There you go. Beat that.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Fucking weather. Fucking tents. Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit.
Hmm.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to
I was a sentry at Rattay, but they paid chicken, so I joined up this one.
You? The sentry? You have...
Come on, don't let me down. Okay. Good.
Why? I made candles for a monastery.
What? You hear that, lad? You made candles for the monks to shove them up their arse.
I've got a piss. Fucking sickhead. I'll drink no more than that.
Okay. Sure, why not? Whatever.
Fucking sickhead. Can't ride for it. Fuck.
I got a piss.
Alright. Not sure. Oh, come on! Where else that? Yeah. Now I'm definitely not gonna be able to catch up. Unless
Fucking place. Fucking please. Like, I'll never get used to it. I want to rob him. Fucking dwarf.
All of that just for 450? Come on. It's crazy talk. Sure, 2 5s and 2 1s. Sure, yeah, why not? Handing these out like candy. Whatever. No big deal. Nobody's mad. We're all friends here.
What a shitty day. I need a good scratch, champion. So
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. I'm so hungry, I could eat my food. Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
Come on, give me something good here. Give me something good. God damn it. Great. I haven't even reached the. I haven't reached 3,000 yet. Oh, 750. Okay, cool. That's neat. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so. What else is there to do? Almost sober again. Rivers of blood and of blood.
I want to play maybe this time. You'll play Berta. He's a man, but they call him that for some reason.
Alright. Can you this time give me someone who doesn't have a bunch of weighted dice? Where can I get these OP dice that can give you over 1,000 points each round? I'd like to have my hand on one of those. God. Oh, there's no 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna get sucked. What else is there to do here?
I gotta piss.
Okay then, well, there you have it. 2,000 points, just like that.
Weather.
Wonderful.
Fucking tent. Fucking camp. I had enough of this shit.
Should have stayed home.
What? Oh. Okay. Sure. Hey! What do we have here, huh? Alright.
Can't drink no more.
Finally, some luck's coming my way. Now we're talking. Mmm. Oh, what? There was another 2. Oh, I can't add... Whatever. Alright, well, there goes all that luck I've been building. It's all gonna go up in flames soon enough. I knew it was too good to be true.
Fucking sick heads. I'll drink no more of that. Can't drink.
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck.
So hungry I could eat.
God damn it. He's gonna catch up to me, and all that fucking luck I got is gonna go away.
I'm so hungry.
God damn it. What the hell? Piece of shit game. Stop it! Why are you doing this to me?
I'm so hungry I could.
This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. Why does this keep happening? I don't understand. What did I do to deserve this? Kidding me? 12? What the hell? Well, there goes all that. You gotta be kidding me. It's not gonna matter now, is it? All we need is 150 points. There we go. 150? 1,050. It's more like it. Alright. That's it. I'm done here. I'm done with this shit. You're all gonna give me your shit. Right now. Come on.
Your end is nigh.
Pay up. You're all gonna give me what I deserve. I didn't deserve this. Just came here to get a fucking necklace.
I'll slay you for that. Bring it on. I'm over here.
This game is rigged, damn it. This game is rigged. I'll kill you all, you cheaters.
I'll slaughter you.
You're all gonna pay. You're gonna pay for your cheating ways.
What's the matter? Come on! Well landed!
The knees, have you?
Come on there.
Is that all you've got?
You call that combat? Are you gonna cry?
You've got to be kidding. Come on then, horse.
Go and weak at the knees, have you? Is that all you've got?
God! Not a good move.
Ow.
I'll wring your neck.
Come here, deliver. What's the matter?
Alright, enough. Sick of this. I can cheat too, by the way. You're not the only ones that can cheat. There you go. Like that. Like my voodoo. I'm gonna put a spell on you. It's gonna make you regret mess. Fucker. Hey! Where the fuck are you going, huh? Fuck off.
Jesus Christ! Leave me be.
Shut up. Sit the hell down. Anyone still alive? Huh? Can't hear you. Cheating scum. See you cheat your way out of this one. Old fucker. Alright. Now where's all the good stuff, huh? Where would it be? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, I've already searched you. Could it be in one of the trunks? Spite Warhammer. Oh, here you go. Biased die. Playing die someone tried to load to their advantage, but they didn't do a very good job. I don't know what that means. A die that feels hot to the touch. In place of a 1, it has a devil's head, which is not something folk like to gaze upon. Okay. Sure, I guess I'll take it. Alright. So I guess all the named NPCs will have a little something something. A little something to give. Not any of the guards, though. What you got for me? Devil's Head. Odd-sided? Ah, I knew it! Playing die loaded in favor of odd numbers. Yeah, like a 1 or a 5? Shrinking die. One of the few properly loaded dice loaded in favor of its holder. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. There's also swords and stuff, right? That's what I heard, at least. Berta. Sai? The second in the line of demonic playing dice. Farrer. Third and last in line with the first of... Oh. Okay. Hello? Oi! No witnesses.
God.
Where do you think you're going, Missy? Come here. Come here. What are you going around carrying a bunch of shields for, huh? I wonder. Is it because you got something to hide? Something to shield away? Are you trying to shield yourself from the truth? Perhaps? Yeah. I knew it. I knew you were up to no good. Was there just the one bandit here? Felt like there were more. And where is this trunk? Where is this trunk of theirs? Where they keep all the goodies? Oh, there he is. The man of the hour, Sir Erhart. How do you do, sir? Nice place you got here. Sir Erhart's chest. Alright. I guess he wasn't too busy to fight me, though. Alphonse's die. A plain die made specially for Alphonse. Alphonse's devil's head. Has a devil's head instead of a one. Okay. No necklace, though. Still haven't found a necklace. Oh. Longsword Magberg. I thank you, sir. Your donation is much appreciated. Alright, so... You must have come out from somewhere. Little building here, little cabin, somewhere thereabouts. Here. This is probably where they keep the wench. Silver goblet, some groschen, some lockpicks, silver ring. Okay, put that back. Is this not stolen? Okay. This doesn't count as... Okay, whatever. No, look at that. Even more goblets and nonsense. But we're not here for that, though. We're here for a special necklace that we've yet to find. Do we already search you? Ashbow. Hunting arrows. Is there a trunk in here that we missed? No. Okay. So it must be here somewhere. On this side of the encampment. Open. Oh. Okay. There's a bunch of food. Not interested in that. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. That's not it. Okay. Maybe down here somewhere. No. Further on in. The fuck? What's going on there? Where could the necklace be? Is there another trunk we missed somewhere? Over here? I don't think anything would be on the outside, right? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Maybe if we add more light, we might be able to spot something that we didn't manage to spot before. I don't know. Is it on one of the corpses? it was, I didn't see it. Okay, that's a piece of paper. Somewhere over here. Could be equipped on one of them. Is there another trunk in here? Seems to be the only one. Oh, here we go. Ah, what the fuck? There's a hand. Oh, some cobwebs. Is there a little secret bunker in here? Secret hideout? The hell? It's just leading us back out to the woods. It's not very helpful, is it? Okay. I guess we missed something. Hold on. There was a ladder. Or oh, no. It's not really a ladder. Oh, cave mushroom. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Human skeleton. It's a big ass skeleton. Alright, nothing much else. Okay. Oh, hey, another way in. Cool. There's a new tourney today. That's cool, I guess. Is it on the body of Malatododa? Or whatever? No? Sir Erhard? Key to Erhard's chest. Okay. We have the key, but I don't know where his chest could be. Wherever Erhard came from must be where his chest is. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to catch that part. Okay, there's a ladder here. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to climb that. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to. But, maybe I'm on the right track. Ah, hold on. Here we go. Ah, trespassing. Alright. Now we're definitely in the right place. There we go. It was well hidden. But not enough. Capon's family necklace. The precious family necklace young Sir Hans was searching for. Once the pride and joy of his great-grandmother and later a cherished family heirloom until his reckless lordship lost it at dice. And to complicate matters, its new owner promptly lost it to another player, who in turn was murdered and robbed of it. Well, hardly seems to bring long life and happiness to whoever has it, so best to get rid of it quickly. Well, I doubt Sir Hans would agree. Alright. Well, there you go. Still haven't found Sir Erhard's chest, though. We have the key for it, but... Is that blood? What the hell is going on down here? Hello? Oh. It's leading to the outside again. Alright then. Cool. Well. Mission accomplished, I guess? Alright. I'm done with this place. It's time to leave. Oh. Sir Hans. What are you doing back here?
God bless you. What troubles you?
Well,
I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now,
it's probably for the
carry on with
best.
your next task. I want you to sneak
What's
the
that?
jewellery into Karolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot. Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the
Right.
things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
God be with you.
Alright. If you say so. Can we read this letter of his? You know, just to check if there's any spelling errors or anything. You never know. Oh, it's not. Is it? Oh, it's quest items, probably. Yeah. Oh, it's sealed. Right. Carefully sealed letter for the butcher's daughter, Karolina. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, it could prove a little embarrassing for Sir Hans. Okay. To the butcher's, then. No one. Don't worry about it. It's all good in the hood, baby. Oh?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry. I think I'm in the wrong place. Maybe I should wait until... Maybe I should wait until it's work time. Then nobody would be in the house. That's the theory, at least. Let's see if there's any truth to that. See what happens. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was private property. Seriously? There's... Oh, okay. On you go, then. I'm sorry. I think I'm in the wrong place. Forgive me. I'll be on my way. Oh, Sir Hans. There you are.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
So?
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing the necklace this morning as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the
Really?
rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season.
Oh.
Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
I thought you didn't believe
Excuse me?
witches' brews.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called Musk of Infinite Allure. There's a fellow in Sasau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
Really? Alright then.
Musk of Infinite Allure? Sounds irresistible. Alright, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you. Here's some coin for your costs. Goodbye.
Thanks.
I'll be right back.
I'll be back once I have that, thing. Hello again, friend.
Well, well, who have we here?
Ah, the prodigal son returns. I knew you'd come back to me one day.
Let me guess. You saw it in a dream?
I knew you were going to say that.
But I had a divine revelation. That next time I won't be around to pull you out of the shit.
Oh, well, I am sorry. But these things are sent to try our fortitude in the face of adversity.
I'd like to try your fortitude.
Alright.
I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.
Ah, naturally! Musk of Infinite Allure! An age-old recipe, maybe even older. Tested by Moses himself.
Moses?
Really?
How do you think he managed to get his people to follow him through the desert for 40 years? It's extremely potent.
Yeah, so it would seem. How much do you want for it?
Who do you take me for? The wisdom of the ancients isn't something that's bought and sold in the marketplace. Did Jesus charge for his miracles? But since you asked...
Probably.
How about this much?
What? That much? You're a crook.
As King Solomon said, honesty is for those who can afford it. If you like, I can mix the elixir for you in exchange for a small favor.
Oh, not again.
Now, is that any tone to use with your master? For shame.
Apologies, Master. I was carried away by my thirst for knowledge.
I understand your impatience, but the way to wisdom is narrow and arduous.
And leads out the window. About that recipe.
Yes, you want to buy it?
Sure, whatever.
Yes, I need it right away.
I understand. I'm sure you'll be more than satisfied with it.
Well, I won't be drinking it, fortunately. So what is it you want from me now?
Oh, my dear apprentice, everything's gone to the devil. I'm living from hand to mouth, sleeping on straw, and the local peasants won't buy from me. They say they don't
What do I?
as if I was some kind of charlatan. Can you believe it? Does this
Yes.
look to you like the face of a swindler? I'm an honest trader in sacred goods, whose only concern is the welfare of troubled souls. And any time now the slanderous gossip will spread here from Sasau. I should leave before things get worse. But I can't go anywhere until I've made a bit of coin. So what's needed is to give the locals a bit of encouragement, to open their hearts and purses.
I'm not going to go around beating people for you.
What do you take me for? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Violence is for the dull-witted. We must gently demonstrate to them the necessity of buying my remedies. For example, to ward off a revenant.
Revenant? What revenant?
The dead return from the grave. A corpse that the soul is unable to depart from, which wanders among the living, filled with rage at its wretched fate.
Yeah, I saw something like that once. But it was just some drunk going home from the tavern after losing all his money at dice.
Don't make light of such things. Now tell me, do you know how to deal with a revenant?
Garlic and a crucifix should be enough, right?
Those are things everyone should have, to repel malign spirits and other evils. You are my trained apprentice, but the ignorant villager is entirely at a loss how to deal with such dark forces. It is our sacred duty to prepare them for such threats.
And how do you propose to do that?
Well, they're all doubting Thomases. They need proof. We'll need a grave, an empty grave that we can use. There's one along the way to Sasau, but it's got one minor shortcoming.
What's that?
Well, it's not entirely empty.
Not entirely? What does that mean?
You'll have to dig it up first.
Alright. I'm gonna stop you right there.
I'll have nothing to do with it. Give the job to someone with no human decency.
But you're my one and only apprentice.
I don't care. You've strung me up already once. Almost got me killed. I'm not gonna help you trick another village. I'm out of here. Alright. Let's go ahead and cook up one Musk of Infinite Allure. We're gonna need some aqua, some cave mushroom, some sage, some comfrey, some marigold. The potion that Sir Hans wants to take to make him even more irresistible than he already is. It's nothing for me though. I don't really need a horde of admirers following me on stealth missions. Who said anything about stealth? Alright, whatever. Alright. Add in the water. And then, next, grind the sage, drop it in the cauldron, brew for 3 turns. And it's one of each, right? Just making sure. Alright. So, we take the sage. We grind the sage. Put it in the mortar. And grind it with a pestle. And pour it in there with the water. And let it boil for 1, 2, 3 turns. Okay. And then once it's done, add the marigold and comfrey and brew for 1 more turn. All right. Marigold, comfrey, 1 more turn. Comfrey. Marigold. And boil. After that, add the cave mushroom, but do not cook. Okay. Simple enough. And plop. And pour. Pour into the file. There we go. Perfect. Let's head back to Sir Hans. Excuse me, Sir Hans. I've returned.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I've got that thing you asked me for.
I got you that potion from the charlatan.
What charlatan? He's a man of learning who even cured the Pope of impotence. But
Oh,
thanks,
yeah.
Henry. I really appreciate your help.
Once I drink
Sure.
this potion, every woman will faint at my feet. But I'm only interested in one.
The fairest creature on God's green earth.
Yeah, the butcher's daughter, I know. And then what?
A rendezvous. She and I, under the cloak of night. And you shall be my herald of exalted words. You will hide and prompt me from a book of poetry.
I'll do what?
Prompt you? What do you mean?
Here's a book of poems. I'll need a little time to get ready. Meanwhile, you can learn some poems off by heart. You'll prompt me.
Learn poetry? Me? That sounds... well, not exactly...
Stop wasting time and get to it. Come back to me in a couple of hours. I have to get dressed up and groomed, and it'll take a while before the potion takes effect.
God be with you.
Alright. If you say so. I'll just, I'll wait here, shall I? Where is this? There we go. Collection of love poems. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? And now my heart in sorrow dwells, for melancholic pining swells, since I at last was forced to part from the mistress of my heart. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I yearn to see my love again. O gentle sir, be good of cheer. I shall not cling to another, dear. To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be closed with naught to say, like winter frost in May. To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring. Huh? To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring. Sure. I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. What's going on with the rhyming? If you'll not give... If you... If you'll not give me... If you'll not give your all to me, no longer shall I bide with thee. Okay. Not sure about that one. Ode to Woman. Woman is the root of sin, and yet of virtuous deeds again. In Eden it was woman's deed, to pluck the apple from the tree. If you have no wealth to offer, you say, she will scorn you and turn away. But once you promise her treasure, she says she will love you forever. To murderous wrath she gives birth, leaving no peace on this earth. Wounds inflicted by swords, cut less deep than women's barbed words. Is this the Incel's book of poetry? I'm not sure about that one either. I think Gentle Night is, well, the gentlest of poems. Maybe I should study up on that one. Gentle night while linger on, I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells. Since I at last was forced to part from the mistress of my heart. O Lord, let me not wait in vain, I yearn to see my love again. O gentle sir, be good of cheer. I shall not cling to another, dear. Okay. I don't know if I'm... Oh, Alexander Blomkvist. I don't know if I'm supposed to remember all of that, or just only a part of it. I'm not sure. Alright. How long do I have to wait? I'm gonna give him 3 hours. That should be enough, right? Wait for the potion to work its magic and wait for him to get dressed up. 3 hours, right? That should be enough. We shall see. Can't admire that art. Is he not done yet? Does give me 10 energy. Not like I need it, but you know, something worth considering, I guess. Okay. How long should I wait? Oh, I have to wait until evening. Okay. Fair enough. Evening it is. Last time we had to meet up at evening, there turned out to be a lot of, well, misunderstandings, I guess. A lot of time was wasted on getting the right time, the exact window where evening and night coincide, and all that. Oh, there he is. He's probably getting ready now. Okay, I'll give him another hour. Thereabouts. And boom. There we go. That should be enough. Right on the cusp of evening. Alright, I'll just wait outside then. I'll leave it to it. Everyone's just standing still. I'm just gonna take a seat here, plop on down. And watch the time go by. Is it evening yet? It's past 9, so I don't know. Is evening something else? What is evening? I feel like this is how we got mixed up last time too. Okay. We'll wait until the sun goes down a bit. 2200 hours. Or maybe just a little bit before that. Just in case. There we go. Okay. So it had to be a little bit past 9. Alright.
Are you ready, Sir Hans? Henry, something Something's gone wrong.
Open up.
What?
I'm not going to talk to the door.
What do you mean? Don't tell me the charlatan's potion didn't work.
Tasted rather odd, and now I have a feeling my face is broken out. How do I look?
Well...
You're imagining it, sir. You look as irresistible as ever, if not more.
But I feel as if I just fell face first into a nettle patch.
Well, you're just a little flushed from the excitement. It'll pass.
If you're sure. So, what do you think? Can we go to the rendezvous?
Why wait? Karolina won't be able to resist you.
All right then. Lead on, Hart. And you, Henry, follow me.
Alright then. Let's do this. Go get him, Tiger. Should probably get our torch out, huh? Don't want to get in trouble. Then this whole rendezvous thing is gonna get ruined. We don't want our well, not our, but your. We don't want your meeting with your special lady to go wrong because someone forgot to light a torch.
Tell me, Henry.
Huh?
How many girls have you had in your life? If you've had any at all.
Well...
Been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
Hmm. Oh. Yeah. I guess we'll soon find out, huh?
There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
When has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my arse for good measure.
It seems your future subject don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding a women folk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was,
Welcome, Henry.
Hello.
We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off.
Alright. Gravestone, bushes. Got it.
Hide, Henry. Time to get started.
How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else?
She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that I'm... That is, her secret admirer is coming.
And what am I supposed to do?
What do you think, dolt? Prompt me from that book of poetry.
I don't know what that means. There we go. Just sneak on by here in the bushes.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start.
Huh? Oh, yeah. The rain in Spain falls... Wait, no, that's not it.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest?
Gentle night, why linger on? I earned this from my love so long. Whip out your worthy silky breasts. Who shall suck my salty bits?
No!
No, that's not quite right.
To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring.
To have lips and yet kiss not is like a leaking chamber pot. To love without constant mating is like nuns all feel in the spring.
on earth are you saying?
What's that hissing?
It's, a feral goose here in the bushes.
Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I long to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I shall not cling to another dear.
Landlord, let me not wait in vain. I long to sing and laugh again. Oh, gentle sir, get off your chair. I shall not bring you another beer.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of yokel nonsense are you babbling? Me? You're the one who's babbling?
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
It's the latest fashion in France.
You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me.
How did you like it,
All
dearest?
right. Knock yourself out.
How tender you are.
Fucking idiot. Can't be bothered to learn a couple of words.
Father is coming! Hide!
Who was that talking? If it's some dandy again, I'll gut with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said?
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back.
There you are!
What?
Juicer!
Prize?
Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
What?
You got some explaining to do,
I-
you bastard.
Now, hold on now, gentlemen. I just got here. I don't know what's going... I didn't... You have a daughter, sir? That's news to me.
What are you after, you bastard, sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
Oh, I'm just here to pick some cemetery blossoms. See?
Is that so? Well, you don't look like you've had much success.
I only just got started when I was interrupted by some idiot. Not meaning you, of course.
Enough of your horse shit. One more word, and I'll have you.
Forgive me, but...
What are you doing here?
Oh.
My darling.
Get out! Get out or I'll call Papa!
My sweet. How can you be so cruel?
Hey, what was that?
Well, I think the neighbours are being a bit rowdy. Nothing to worry about.
I could have sworn it was from inside my house.
What's that got to do with
Nah.
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out, and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out with the truth.
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Why, you fucking...
What do you think you're doing? Climbing in here, uninvited?
Ma chérie, I came to court you.
Then go and court me from the courtyard.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
It's nothing, man. Calm down.
Probably just the evening breeze blowing down the chimney. That can make all sorts of weird noises.
Breeze? It sounded like voices to me.
Darkness and fear can
Well,
do all sorts of
it's
things
moving
to
through
man.
the metal and stuff.
But not to worry, good man.
It's simple
I'm here,
acoustics.
and I know how to fight. Besides, those hands of yours look like brawlers too.
You really think I imagined it?
I heard voices too. Well, could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look, fellas, I was standing right here, and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's window and who was talking to her. I heard it clear as day.
I already told you.
But if you're looking for the fella that was here before me, why didn't you say so right away?
Ha! I knew there was someone here. Who was it? And which way did he go? Out with it!
I only caught a glimpse of him. He took to his heels as soon as he saw you coming. Wisely too, I'd say, judging from the look of you.
That voice sounded different to yours, though. But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for him.
What? You don't love me?
No, and I told you, get out!
Well, how about a kiss at least?
Out, out, out!
Oh, Christ almighty. It's haunted here. I knew I should never have come near this cemetery at night.
The only one doing any haunting here is you. And I'm done wasting time with you. I'll beat you to a pulp, and then that other bastard. You'll get the hiding of your life.
Gentlemen, there's no need for this. Come on now.
Don't wait all need, have you?
We can still talk about this. We can still be friends.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, you. Alright then, well. Nothing personal, fellas. But you just weren't listening to reason. Sir Hans?
Greetings. What business have
Oh. Greetings. Good morning.
How did it go with Karolina, Sir Hans?
It was a disaster, Henry. A disaster.
How come? Didn't your recitation do the trick?
What kind of nonsense were you feeding me? Karolina thought I was a thief breaking in to rob the place. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. She told me to get out, or she'd call her father.
Well, you're lucky I managed to keep him busy. Only now he thinks I'm the village idiot.
Well, thanks for that, at least. Anyway, Karolina slammed the door in my face, so I suppose I'll have to look elsewhere for the love of my life.
Well, back to writing love letters.
I guess
The
so,
hell with
huh?
love letters. Imagine. That silly goose couldn't even read.
Shame. She missed out on something very rare.
Indeed. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet. Good luck, then.
Alright. Well, I'm a bit worried that I might end up falling in love with you, but you know what? I'm willing to take that chance. Let's see here. Let's see what all the fuss was about. My sweetest, I am your most devoted secret admirer. Secret, for until I know you long for me as I do for you, I shall not make myself known to you. But once we know each other, then, my beloved puppet, I shall caress your tits, and then I shall seek out the treasure you have carried with you since birth. For there is no lovelier. What? I shall seek treasure you have carried with you since birth. For there is no lovelier creature than you. I only have to think of you, and I raise a battle tent, the likes of which even Sigismund would envy. You must be mine and none others. I shall take you to paradise and back. You shall meet all the angels in heaven, and call out to God more loudly than ever before. If you want to feel like no woman has ever felt before, put on this necklace tomorrow, and I shall know that I should come to you in the night and slip inside your secret garden. Your most ardent secret admirer. Right, so... Maybe Sir Hans got a point. Maybe if she knew how to read, things might have turned out more differently. But as far as the poetry goes, I mean, I chose the perfect poem, and I delivered it perfectly with no errors. It's not my fault that he wasn't able to listen. But, anyways, I guess that's the end of that. Alright, Sir Hans.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you?
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
Alright, well.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!